Welcome to the press conference for Marin Cilic. Please raise your hand if you would like to ask a question. Marin, I'll just ask the first question. Great result for you out there. How are you feeling?
Yes, absolutely. Great result. After quite some time playing in Wimbledon, obviously, since 21, and also, playing a player like Jack, who is in a great form, a great player, home favorite, and for me, I didn't have many Grand Slam victories in last couple of years, so it was great to play great level from my side. Lot of time, a lot of big part of the match went into huge focus to staying there to play obviously this high level, and I think I executed extremely well, so just enjoying this part that I'm playing well now last few weeks, and looking forward to continue to play well.
Hi Marin, Liam from Quality Shot. How happy are you with the strides you've made in your game since you came back in Mallorca last year? Have you found the process to be quite linear, or have you found still some ups and downs throughout the process?
It was, I have to say that improved, a lot, and it's, part to it where you feel in training that you are playing well. But then also when the matches come, when new situations come in, when you have to execute, when you have to, deliver on one particular point or a break point, or, just to keep the level up all the time, it was on and off. Some matches was okay, some matches wasn't. And then now last, I would say, since the season started, I was extremely pleased with the level of my game, and then a great part to it was playing the matches for me, just also learning about situations, adapting, and of course experience helps in those kind of situations where you see some things and then in the matches, and then okay, let me put that into the puzzle, let me add this. So that was a great part to it, and it's not overwhelming for me at the moment that okay, I won. Obviously it's a huge result, but I'm feeling that I'm quite confident in the game, that the level is there, and I feel that maybe I can add a couple details in the game to even be better.
Carol?
You had many special days in your career. I mean, Grand Slam title, the finals, Davis Cup, and not just the first week of a Grand Slam, but still I'm wondering if today was one of the special days.
Yes, it was. Considering everything that happened in last 2-3 years, it's if even I look at a situation where I was, how my knee was, was like this in February 23. Lots of rehab, lots of just unknowns. Even coming back, the knee wasn't good. What to do then? New surgery, all these details, and then all the time there was this spark of desire and feeling of that my level is still there. Let me give myself another opportunity, and thank God. Obviously now last 8-9 months I'm playing pain-free, and progressing nicely, which is great, and obviously this has given me I think wind in my back, being at home, not being on the tour, not being overstressed, and now feeling quite fresh.
Hello Marin, before the match, did you identify any weaknesses in Jack's game that you sought to exploit, or was it just a case of playing your usual game today?
Well, always you have to adapt. Every player is a bit different, and especially Jack, when on playing on grass, great lefty serve, player who is great shot maker off the ground, from both sides, really solid, sort of also he's got that physical presence where he puts you sort of also under pressure, and for me it was okay, I'm going to focus on my own game, try to serve well, and be in his service game as much as I could. That was one of the great aspects of the start of the match, of that first set. You know, I even had some break point opportunity that I didn't convert, stayed calm, and then managed to make that break, another one in the second set. So that gave me a little bit of a momentum, and which is obviously plays a big part in these Grand Slam matches.
Catherine?
Hi, Marin. Congratulations. You seem, it's obviously a huge moment, but you seem very level-headed about it. Is that because this isn't the moment for you? This is the start of something, maybe?
No, I mean, I'm feeling obviously extremely happy, but I'm aware that I'm playing well. It's nothing, unusual. I, last several weeks I've been playing really well, and also won a challenger in Nottingham, where I played some great tennis, and it was, just layer after layer building up, and also feeling great in the training sessions. So I'm, got great confidence in my own self. And, obviously these kind of matches, they challenge you to obviously perform better, because the opponent on the other side of the net is going to challenge you with his own game and stuff. But I'm aware that, my level is very high, and if can go further, I feel it can.
You were, I think, one of 7 men's players on court today who are the age of 33 or older. Obviously, Novak and Monfils are 38. Struff advanced, Dimitrov advanced as well. So is it nice to see so many members of the old guard who are still around at this stage?
Yes, definitely is. I mean, we've been so used to, I don't know, in those, let's say 10 years ago, where the average was 30 plus in the top 100. And now, okay, the new generation came, lots of players that are born end of 90s, beginning of 2000s. So yes, obviously it's great to see them playing, continuing to play well, and use this experience to play great in Grand Slams. And, quite a lot of these guys that you mentioned have been really diligent throughout their career to take care of their body, to be very professional. So also it gives you opportunity to play at this level at that age as well.
Helen?
Sorry. Congratulations on this win.
Thank you.
I just wanted to ask you, this knee has bothered you for a long, long time, am I right? And have you taken an inspiration? Have you followed Lindsey Vonn this winter? How she came back with a new knee, as she would say. But how bad was your knee? Did they have to do something specific, or did you get to the point where there's no pain, just with rehab?
Yeah, I've been following obviously Lindsey, and and honestly, skiing is such an extreme sport where you have to be, you can't be at 99%. You have to be in an incredible physical shape to sustain those speeds and everything that comes with it, the pressure. So in tennis, you are sort of, can feel it around. You can sort of play it around and maybe not be under pressure as much, but still you have to be at the 100% level. And for me, it's was a question of both things. First, the knee itself and the diagnosis were quite difficult, because it was meniscus plus cartilage, and so it was luckily I had no pain. And then after the first surgery, the solution hasn't been made, hasn't been done. And so it left me on the open field what to do then. And then so I went through, hundreds of research, read on my own, got familiar so much about that aspect, and spoke with dozens of doctors who actually didn't give me the real answer. So that was the extremely difficult part, to being an athlete and you feel, okay, you have the injury, somebody's going to solve it. But unfortunately, it wasn't like that. And then it was basically on my own decision that I decided, okay, let me go directly to US and to speak with 4 or 5 doctors and got their opinions. And then luckily I managed to find a solution.
Okay, can I just check, do we have Croatian? Croatian, okay, we'll take one more in English, and then we have Croatian as well? No? Okay, so we'll take one more in English. And then...
Hello, Marin. You won a challenger event a couple weeks ago in Nottingham on the grass courts. Did that confidence from that event carry over to this match and this tournament as well? And do you think sometimes people can underestimate the confidence that winning titles at either challenger or lower levels can help even to the highest level here?
Yes, absolutely. I mean, I'm that kind of a player where, and I would say that, 100% of the guys on the tour would agree that you get to feel your game the best when you play matches, and especially if you are giving yourself a chance to win and give yourself that good confidence. It definitely helps out a lot, and it's true that obviously I carried that form over, but it's also how you use that information. So sometimes you can play a match, you win, and then okay, forget about it, focus on the next one. But for me, I've been really studious about what to do, what to introduce into my game, what details I might bring in, what is missing in my game to still develop it and to be at top level. So that's also one of the parts of I played fantastic today, but if I can do something better, I feel I can, and so obviously it's a challenge for me to keep progressing.
Okay, thank you. We'll take Croatian.